Ugh, nothing in my company matches. John is using Arial font while Jessica's using Helvetica. Who knows what our company logos are? Our logo can't be stretched like that. Have you ever heard things like this throughout your company? I get it. Staying consistent across a company can be a difficult endeavor. How do you make sure everyone is staying on the same page and keeping your brand consistent? Well, cue the brand board. In this video, I'm going to discuss the importance of having a brand board, what it is, and how you can create one for yourself. No more confusion, inconsistency, and lost time searching for the proper logo or images to use. Sound good? Well, before we get started, I want to make sure you have all the tools you need to build a successful brand. So make sure to head to the link below this video to download my free brand messaging guide. We have all heard the term consistency is key, right? Well, this is true when it comes to all aspects of your company, including your brand. You want to make sure you are using a consistent font, colors, imagery, design elements across all your digital and printed material. So when you're walking down the street and you see the green mermaid logo, you know right away which brand that belongs to, right? What about the black and white swoosh? You want the same feeling with your brand. Your colors and your fonts should represent your brand the same way your logo does. The best way to stay consistent in this is to create a brand and mood board. So what are the differences? Well, a mood board is what you use for inspiration. So when I am developing one for myself or for a client, I use Pinterest as a great way to gather ideas. You want to collect images that inspire you or represent the feeling you want your brand to have. Once those are collected, you will usually start to see 1 to 2 colored themes emerge. From there, I define your colors and imagery in a collective board that will help inspire you at a glance whenever you or your team member are struggling with your brand inspiration. Next is the most important part, your brand board. This is what you or any member of your team will reference before they make any marketing materials to make sure they're staying consistent. This can be as detailed as you would like. Some companies even have specific rules on how much white space needs to be around their logo at all times. The 5 key elements to any brand board are as follows. So your first is your primary logo. This is the logo you will use 90% of the time. It's the star of the show of your brand. The second is your color palette. So these are the colors that inspire your brand and bring it to life. We collected these from the mood board that we created earlier. The third is alternative logos or submarks. Some brands like to have alternative logos that they use at different times, such as a black and white version or another brand color. Submarks are also useful to represent your brand when the whole brand name does not need to be displayed. So the fourth is fonts. So it's usually good to keep your brand to about 2 to 3 fonts, depending on your industry. You want to have the main text font for your body text, a heading font, and a logo font or complementary font. This is just a guide. As you can see from this example, I have 5 fonts that I use in my brand. That's because I custom designed my logo to include 2 different fonts that I custom altered together. The fifth thing is design elements. So this includes any special textures you may want in your brand, any shapes of designs, as well as your social media icons. To create my brand and mood board, I used Adobe Illustrator, but you could also use a free tool like Canva to create it as well. Do you have a favorite tool that you like to design in? Comment below and I'd love to know. Now that you've created your brand and mood board, you want to make sure it's easily accessible by all members of your team. That could mean adding it to a shared folder, printing it out and pinning it to a community board, or maybe adding it to your project management software. However you decide to get the message out, it will be a lot easier if you have a beautiful and clear template to follow. Once you're done, I would love to see the boards that you create. Post them on social media and tag me at Wonderment Creative on Facebook or Instagram so I can see all the progress you have made to become more consistent in your branding. Next up is your brand messaging. So make sure to head to the link below this video to download my guide to building your brand messaging. And stay tuned for next week's video, all on how to generate more sales with your brand messaging. My goal is to help all business owners take back time in their business and reach their goals by implementing actionable marketing strategies that work. So if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe for more weekly videos.